Yeah, we in here. What's up? What's good? What's popping? What's cracking? What's percolating? What's really good news? Your man Theo Butler. We are in here for a good time, not for a long time. We in here for a good time, not for a long time. My brother now, we got the live going on tonight, live and everything like that. Well, we vibing. So I ain't want to take away from that. But y'all saw a thumbnail? Y'all saw a thumbnail? Okay, cool. Did y'all read the comic book? Before it began, like, share, subscribe. You like, leave a comment. You don't like, leave a constructive comment. You feel like it's much ado about nothing, you can say that too. That's it. First of all, to everybody that felt, if I made you feel like you needed to buy this comic book and you bought this comic book on the strength of me, I'm sorry. I apologize. I do. And if you did what some other folks did because you was moving and you bought multiple copies of the first issue, because I heard they had 8 different covers. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Now tell them what's going on. I'm sorry. I owe you an apology. And if I was where I could be to reimburse you financially, I would. Oh man. I feel like I owe my fellow devil dog Juju a huge apology. What's going on now? Tell him is in the building. Grand Madam is in the building. I feel like I owe my fellow devil dog Juju a huge apology because he bought more than one copy. So I read issue 1. You read issue 1. That ain't the 616. Damn all that other stuff I was talking. You know, I had my chest poked out on some video. See, that's the thing. I can admit when I was wrong. I had my chest all poked out. I said, "Oh hell no, this gonna be volume." No, it's not. No, it's not. Please. Damn it! I should have asked somebody when folks say, "Oh, he wrote Predator versus Wolverine." I should have asked, "How was it? How was it?" I didn't ask that question. I didn't. I didn't ask the question. I did not. Predator versus Wolverine. Because I ain't heard nobody say nothing. All they said was he wrote. Maybe that was the problem. Maybe I should have listened for that part. Because all I did hear people say was he wrote it. Ain't nobody brag on it. They said, he wrote Predator versus Wolverine. So I'm probably in the minority as far as comic book reviewers go, because I've watched other YouTube comic book reviewers. And YouTube doesn't necessarily consider me a comic book reviewer. It doesn't. I think YouTube looks at me as a podcast. My brother was on last night. I was looking at some stuff, trying to figure out what's going on with the algorithms and everything. The lives pop. The comic book reviews, not so much. So folks know about me doing this type of stuff. But the comic book reviews, not so much. Let folks know we do comic book reviews too. So I've seen the comic book reviews for Predator versus Black Panther. I ain't heard nobody say nothing bad. Might have something to do with why my algorithms are where they are in regards to me being a comic book. Because you know what? I'm not a comic book reviewer. I'm not. I'm a comic book critic. It's 2 different things. Oh no, it's not that bad. I didn't. He said, "Oh, it's that bad." It's see, I can't even read. Oh no, it's that bad. Yeah. Predator, he got the Predator stuff right. He got the Predator stuff. If you are a Yautja fan, there ain't nothing wrong with what he wrote about the Yautja. You sitting right, okay, all right. All right, all right. One of them got a false leg. Okay, all right. That's a small one. All right, all right. They pride each other on strength in battle, so I can see why Pops would be going with the big son. The big son, the son that's as strong as an entire party by his damn self. And that's who you wanted to get a vibranium spirit to? His big ass? Okay, all right. I'm picking it up. We putting it down. That makes sense. What everything he wrote from the Yautja side of the house made all the sense in the world. And I'm saying that, and I don't think I'm like that as a Predator fan. I think I'm familiar with Predators. I know how they get down. I did read the comic, see the comic where there is a female Predator. There is, right. So I'm somewhat familiar with Yautja lore. I am. To the point where if you're a Yautja fan, I don't think Benjamin Percy got it wrong at all when it came to how he wrote the Yautja. That's them. This comic book is called Predator versus Black Panther, though. It is. That's what it's called. It is called Predator. It ain't just called Predator. It's called Predator versus Black Panther. That's what it's called. And that's where the problem lies right there. That's where the problem lies. I'm gonna keep up with the notes. You know what I take the L as well because I read Predator versus Wolverine and dropped it. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you remember the Rock With Me Nation? I tell them you had a responsibility to say, hey yo, I say, hey yo Theo, yeah, let me holler at you for a little bit. You were supposed to say to me, bruh, because I trust the Rock With Me Nation. I'd have felt you, bruh. It ain't, bruh. Temper your expectations, bruh. I'm like, okay, because I'm going in blind. I'm thinking, I got. Let me see, I got Predator, Yautja. Because I saw the first Predator movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger in the movie theater. You know, with Carl Weathers. Yeah, I was there. I was in the movie theater when it first came out. I went to go see it the second time in the movie theater when it was Danny Glover. I was like, I don't know how in the hell, because Danny Glover is broke down on Lethal Weapon. I don't know, but he made it do what he did. He did. I watched it. So I didn't see every damn Predator movie. I have. I'm still not acting like I'm him, though, when it comes to Predator lore. Black Panther lore, that's something different. That's something different. I done put a lot of work in to get where I'm at when it comes to Black Panther knowledge. So when I look at this and I'm like, first of all, shout out to Chris Allen on the pencils. You did your damn thing, big dog. You did your damn thing. The design with the high toots that I liked it. I did. I ain't gonna lie. I did. And I you know what? I'm gonna tip my hat to y'all having this Black Panther with a completely different ass costume. Cause that's my telltale sign. This ain't got not a damn thing to do with the 616. Thank you. Cause he gonna change costumes later on, right? Right. Okay, cool. So see, I got to ask Mr. Percy this. You don't know the roles of the hot. You don't know the roles of the hot tooth. You know what? You're not gonna know the roles of the hot tooth Zaraze nor the Dora Milaje if you don't pick up a comic book. It ain't in the MCU. It's not in the MCU. It's not. It's not. But them talking about palace duties, the war dogs don't have palace duty. They might have border patrol duty. They might have spy and espionage duties. They might have duties where they how did we say Eric does it, where they disrupt how a country operates. Those are their responsibilities. But no. Palace duties, that's the Dora Milaje. I don't know why we keep acting like that ain't what that is. They guard the throne. It ain't just the palace. If the throne is in the Bahamas, that's where the door is at. Now, the Hatu could be in the Bahamas too, but they not in the Bahamas guarding the throne. No, they in the Bahamas trying to destabilize the Bahamas. And that's why they over there. But the doors are where the throne is, where the crown is. That's where they at. Do you know how frustrating it is for this to be 2024? As much knowledge, because I can't speak for nobody else. Well, I'm gonna speak for my brother D Real. As many videos as we put out in regards to the responsibilities of the Hatutaze and some of their more known members, well-known members, how you got this wrong, Benjamin Percy, baffles me. Keep up with these notes because I'm blowed. I want to make sure I get my mind right. Keep up with the time because we got 9:30 with my brother D Real. I want to make sure we get out of here in enough time. We're going to be out of here in enough time, but I want to make sure we be out of here in enough time, get our mind right, deprogram, process or whatever, so we can get back that vibe. Did they say anything at all about Predator versus Black Panther? When you say they, you got to tell me who you mean when you say they. Because somebody should, I don't know. I want to make sure I'm responding right, Grand Madam. Carl Weathers is the reason I work out today. Listen, that's a grown ass man. I know he's gone, but shout out to the late great Carl Weathers. As far as I'm concerned, I don't really like speaking about him in the past tense like that now, because I can close my eyes and see. Actually, no, I can see Carl Weathers standing over here in the corner of the room. I ain't got to close my eyes. That's just how many times I've seen Carl Weathers. But great actor, great football player, and everything like that, bro. Hey, you the reason. Action Jackson. I'm just gonna say it like that. Action Jackson. I could go buy the DVD today and wouldn't feel bad. Action Jackson, damn right, and watch it tonight. Matter of fact, I'm gonna see if I can find Action Jackson on streaming and watch it with the missus. I ain't gonna lie. I'm telling you what's what the lick read. I flashed myself with him. That's why you didn't remember the story, bro, boy. So we got Okoye going back and forth with an unknown Hatutaze, and they talking about who going. It's supposed to be at first. It's starting off like it's a contest between them. Then no, they hunting T'Challa, and the Hatut like he just one man. He one man who trained you. What you mean you acting like? Oh, that so the Hatut don't see T'Challa over here yonder? Damn. Then they bargaining about who got palace duties. That will never be a bargain. You got your job, they got theirs. That ain't what that is. And then T'Challa took out the Hatut like it was. Like they ain't make it. They was talking trash on that page and did not make it past that page. I'm like, damn, that. Then we got Shorty, smart mouth Shorty, slick talking Shorty, who, by the way, while she is in her griot uniform, costume, neck down, headdress, never shows up. Why not? But then again, Neither do her griot abilities show up in the comic. The only reason why I think she was there was just to push that narrative about they need to open up the borders and let us know she's smarter and stronger than T'Challa. When? Oh, okay, never mind, because the Fantastic Four ain't over here, so we don't know nothing about. Because I know the T'Challa in the 616. I know who that is. I know who he is, and I know who Shorty is. I know who Shorty is. I know who Okoye is. Now, this one I could get in my feelings. I feel like I've given, and I don't think any Black Panther fan can feel this way. I feel like I've given other IPs more respect in their respective fan bases than those fan bases give the Black Panther fan base. That's what I'm gonna say. I don't feel like they feel like it's necessary to be knowledgeable about a character we care about. Oh no, it's just whatever. Now this is when I look at Miss Kent and say, I get where you coming from. I get where you coming from. And this is when I can look at Kamoya and say, I understand your angst. I do. Because all of this stuff that Benjamin Percy put in here in issue 1, it did not come from Marvel Comics. It came from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. That's just my opinion. It did not come from from Marvel Comics. Nope. What he did was he borrowed some characters from Marvel Comics, but he wrote them the way they would have been written in the MCU. Keep up with these notes. Oh, I'm not telling you flash yourself. Yeah, I want to say I probably understand why, but I'm gonna wait and see. We got 3 more issues. I'm gonna see what it do. What's going on? What's going on? Is it cheap labor, lazy writing, or are the writers using the cheat sheet with faulty info? There's problem with writing. He can't get it wrong if he talks to, and he can't get it wrong, Grand Madam, if he has a conversation with Dr. Eve. He's not getting it wrong if he has a conversation with Brian Hill. He ain't getting it wrong if he has a conversation with Cheryl Eve, Ta-Nehisi Coates, David Liss, Jonathan Mayberry, Reginald Hutland, Christopher Priest, Jack Kirby, Stan Lee. He's not getting it wrong if he talked to them. If he talked to anybody else that's been involved, he could talk to Roxanne Gay. I don't want to leave her out. He's not going to get it wrong. He talked to anybody else, which is what he did. I know what he didn't do. He ain't read no comic book. Unless he read volume 10. So are my feelings. I'm gonna keep up with these notes. Black Panther, Nico. Black Panther, what's going on? Black Panther in the building. What is going on? We in here. We in. How in the world is the hot toots that Isaiah hunting the one blessed by? And talking like it's nothing. Hey, he ain't but one man. He ain't but one. Oh, okay. Wow, that's crazy. It's one man, huh? You know who talked like that last time? It was Achilles. You know who was writing Achilles like that when he was talking like that? JR. That's who that was. So if he read a comic, it was JR's 15-issue run. It wasn't nobody else. Took the word right out of my mouth. Action J. Yes, sir. Somebody need to give Shooty an old school. No, no, I'm not. I'm gonna stop blaming the characters for that. No, they need to holler at the writer. Shooty is a fictional character. No, we need to holler at the writer. Because you ain't writing Lois Lane like that. You ain't finna write Barbara Gordon like that. And I don't give a damn what Barbara Gordon's ethnicity is, race is. You ain't ever finna write Barbara Gordon like that. So no, I'm not finna do that. Need to make her go get a switch from one of them trees in the technical jungle. No, they just need to write her right. Like I said, I'm tired of that narrative being pushed where we dislike certain characters and everything. It ain't the character fault. It's the writer's fault. A writer can make a character likable or non-likable. Well, we getting what we get. Drop by the dropper. Got a head. I read my book. Y'all have fun. Appreciate you, Flash by Night. I'm my brother over there. What's going on? What's going on? So the Yautja don't know how. They know how to operate Wakandan technology. They know how to bypass all Wakandan. I thought Wakanda was the most advanced nation on earth, but I guess that ain't saying too much. Because they just getting ran through. Like everybody wants some. I got Taloka pulling up. I got Yautja pulling up. I don't know. They overriding barrier codes, getting sneaking in. Well, damn, when all this technology and y'all can just bypass it. Shit. This ain't the first alien race to pull up on Wakanda. That's the sad part. This ain't the first alien race. I know I didn't see. Oh my God, Skrulls pulled up. That didn't work. That didn't work. Thanos pulled up. We saw him pull up in the MCU. Wakanda had to let the dude in. They had to let him in. Taloka. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out how a civilization in the sea raises up on an African nation, damn near in the middle of Africa. I'm still puzzled by that geographical nonsense in and of itself. But hey, I guess suspend belief. It is what it is. But I don't know. I was so hurt because I had so many high hopes. I did. I was bragging. I think that's why I feel bad, because I was bragging. I was talking trash. I was like, my dog got 4 comics this. So the only thing I'm hoping, I don't have any Yautja. I don't. I don't have any Yautja. I don't. My brother D Real loves Yautjas. He does. So maybe my brother D Real will use his action figures of the Yautja and the Black Panthers to make it make sense, because that's his thing. Make it make sense. But as it stands right now, T'Challa is in the lake bed somewhere with his left hand sticking up in the air. Dora's got, well, you see what the Dora's got going on. Yeah, they look like they getting ready to be foobarred real quick. We didn't already seen a Wakandan take a dirt nap already. Shuri just don't give a damn about nothing except what Shuri want to do. And Shuri just want to open up the borders. Okay, damn, getting in contact with her brother, who just told her, hey, something going on. Get the seer to safety. Get the elder to safety. So your brother tell you something going on, get the elder to safety, and after you get the elder to safety, it's like, oh, I'm gone, I'm out. I'm just gonna ask a question. We remember that Shuri has to fight back a bloodlust, right? We know that her characteristic, Shuri like fighting. We know that. We realize that. Remember that. Shuri like putting her hands on people. We didn't forgot. She not long for a conversation. Namor, no, I'm not long. I'm in the Savage Land. No, I'm not long. Wolverine, oh, okay, and what say less? What No, she not about all that conversation. I know how folks like to make it seem. Is she smart? Yes. Is she athletic? Yes. Still don't know why we didn't see none of. But then again, truth be told, when was the last time we saw Shorty use her powers? It was in Ta-Nehisi Coates' run. I just want us to think about that for a second. She been in the griot for a minute. The last time we saw Shorty do anything a griot can do was in Ta-Nehisi Coates' run. How long ago was that? Hell, I could be wrong, but I think y'all done called me the griot more times than she's been called the griot since Ta-Nehisi Coates' run. I'm of the mindset, because y'all called me the receipt keeper, I done probably done more griot-like things than she's done since Ta-Nehisi Coates' run. And the sister has a nice skill set, a nice power set, and I don't know why we not using it. So she was about to fall for what? You got her about to fall off the cliff, and she looks scared for what reason? Chris, you know what? You just the artist. You just the artist. You might be like, you know what? I ain't got nothing to do with this. I'm just gonna draw it, and I'm gonna get my money, and I'm gonna go home. You know what? If that's what you're doing, Chris, I ain't mad, because you probably don't want to go back and forth with people. I understand how that is, going back and forth with people. That can be a frustrating task. Mr. Percy, this wasn't it. I know, I know, I know what some other folks just said. Those folks are comic book reviewers. I'm a comic book critic. I'm gonna draw that line right there, Siskel and Ebert. I'm a comic book critic. I'm not a comic book reviewer. I'm not a movie reviewer. Movie critic, yep. Comic book critic, uh-huh. But reviewer, no, that's just me telling you what happened in the story. I ain't doing that. I'm gonna tell you what makes sense. That just don't make no sense, Mr. Person. Don't make no sense. And I would be remiss as a Black Panther fan and a comic book fan if I ain't tell you that this ain't it. This ain't it. This ain't it. This, and I bought an extra copy. Not 8, but I did buy two versions. I did. Now see, now what y'all done got me like, because I ain't finna keep. Okay, well, you I did. See, now watch this. This don't look good, because we got Storm coming out, and I know a lot of brothers and sisters looking forward to that comic book, wanting to buy multiple copies of that comic because it's gonna have different covers to it. Well, I was finna be petty and say maybe comics need to start coming with a money back guarantee. I was, but I understand that's a slippery slope. We don't really want to get into that. But I'm gonna keep up with these notes. This wasn't it. That's another thing. When did Yapcha even get vibranium? I don't know. Hi Theo, what's going on, Nazi? What's going on? What's going on? So Shooter just up and left had me puzzled. Not let me see what's going on with my brother. Nothing. My queen just peaced out. She just to be honest, Shooter annoys me as a character in the comics, but I did not mind her at all in the first Black Panther movie. Weird how that works. Good evening, everyone. What's going on? What's going on, Chad? Nazi the Spider. What's going on? If you want to write a shooty, then just do that. Who is you? Are you talking about me? Or are you talking about Benjamin Percy? I'm not sure because I want to make sure I respond to that correctly. If it's me, I believe all the characters should be written no differently than other supporting characters. Clearly, Double Standard Wolverine versus Predator was about Logan versus Predator. Wasn't about Laura talking about how she is a witch. Oh, well, you read what? See, I didn't read it. I didn't read it because Logan's not my guy. But I didn't read. You should have said somebody said, well, see, I see how that go. I see. It's folks that read both of them things, and they fans of both, so they gonna sit up here and throw a flag on the play. Seem like X-Jatics just threw a flag on the play. Hell, now tell them threw a flag on the play. They read both of them. I don't know what you want me to say. I wish I could say more. I wish I could give it 2 thumbs up. Hell, I wish I could tell y'all to go buy the comic book. If you're a Yacha fan, go buy it. If you're a Yacha fan, you're a Predator fan, go pick that daggum thing up. Heck yeah. Go on copy. Make it do what it do. If you are a fan of the MCU, go ahead. Go on grab it. Go on grab it. Make it do what it do. You won't be disappointed. If you are a Black Panther comic book fan, oh, I'm not going to do that to you. If you're a Black Panther comic book fan, when they done with this series, I really want to tell you, we won't be talking about it. We won't be talking about it. And Hasbro, just to help y'all out, we want Dr. Eve Ewing's costume and Brian Hill's costume. That's what we want. No, we don't want nothing to do with the Predator. We don't want nothing to do with that. Don't give us no Black Panther Predator 2-pack. Some of us gonna be in our feelings. Yeah, some people will buy it, but I'm just telling you, we kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Petty. We don't want that because we're gonna be in our feelings because you're gonna remind us of this 4-issue series in which you reminding us of JR's 15-issue run. We don't want that. We don't want that. If you're gonna give us a Black Panther action figure, Dr. Eve Ewing, you want to make it a 2-pack, Dr. Eve Ewing, Brian Hill version. You want to make it the motorcycle, we got the motorcycle, Dr. Eve Ewing, we got that. So yeah. Other than that, no, I want none of that stuff. Keep up with these notes. There are a few writers out here who love to show T'Challa being talked down to by a whole bunch of people. Carol Danvers, Shirley, and that'd be making me feel some type of way. Both Captain America, Wolverine versus Predator was just that. T'Challa has to be in this man, my feelings. MCU fans would love this, but they do that. No, they don't read the comics. They don't read the comments. So Theo B, Azuri, the wise, you were cutting heads off left and right. I'd rather get it. I don't even know how they made it past the cause of Bash. How they made it past the Panther teeth. I don't know. I don't know. Last I checked, according to Reginald Huntley, I got something in Wakanda where if you even activate a weapon, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I damn sure don't know how old boy because I'm saying to myself, oh, you must have went to Alaska and got you some vibranium. Because I know damn good and well either that or you came in Wakanda, got what you could get, and got your ass up out of Wakanda. But you ain't, no. You was running skirt. You was running skirt. And if you got some vibranium, I probably got a few skulls of your brothers laying around here in Wakanda. That ain't, no. Cause who? Nahanda? Ben Hayes. Nagus? Mosi? Bashing? Turkana? M. Telly? Who? No, I ain't even doing that. I'm not, listen, I put, just like folks protective of Clark Kent, folks protective of Bruce Wayne, damn it, I'm protective of T'Challa. Heck no. I got accused of gatekeeping in 2021. You know what? I'm proud of that. No, we're not doing that. That's how that story gonna go. You ain't delete no Black Panther in Wakanda. That ain't what you did. And you ain't know what vibranium was before you got to Wakanda. No, that ain't what you did. Now Avengers versus Alien look promising with Hickman and Ribbit with Azadi and yeah, listen. I got to make it do what it gonna do. Finally I can't say that because David List, Jonathan Mayberry, hell, I don't even want to act like that. Don McGregor. So we didn't have that white chocolate do it before. So I'm not going. I told y'all I don't do stuff like that. Credit is due. No, we didn't have white chocolate right this character right before. Just like because watch this. If he gonna get it wrong, then he would be the exception to the rule. No differently than JR got it wrong. The exception to the rule. So I don't want to do it like that. It's like we're reverting back to the 60s when it comes to them trying to be apprehensive to having a Black superhero be the positive. Yeah. So, because I want to be mindful, I understand the sensitivity. I do. But I would be wrong if I did not bring up the fact that Spider-Man fans was just pissy a minute ago. Like 38 hot, pissed about how he was being written. And during the age of Krakoa, Wolverine fans, Logan fans, I'm just gonna tell you, Logan ain't been Logan in a minute. Now he might get back to being it over there with the X-Men since the relaunch, but it was quite a few Wolverine fans pissed about how. So I don't want to make it where we understand, historically speaking, they don't get these characters right, and it's one of them things where to me it's almost like it's an empathy issue. You don't want to admit, this is me. You don't have a pulse for these characters. Folks just need to admit when they might not have it, because it comes back to this, and this is honestly how I look at it. So if I got Ta-Nehisi Coates making it do what it does, and then I got JR, and then I get Dr. Eve Ewing, and then I get I get Brian Hill, and then I get Cheryl Eaton. So what's happening is, if I'm looking at this, the writers are presenting, pitching their story ideas, and he's just signing off on it. Because there's too much inconsistency there. Because I'm like this, if you learned your lesson from JR, there's no way we get this first issue. We don't get that, because you would have corrected it. You would be like, nah, because the things that are wrong with this issue are the things that Black Panther comic book fans have complained about in the MCU, things that Black Panther comic book fans complained about in JR run. It's the same complaint. Like, it ain't like fans of this character are coming up with new things to complain about. No, it's the same thing. So if he's getting wrong what the MCU got wrong, what JR got wrong, that means it's not being checked for at the editorial table. We just saying, oh, that look good, and let it go about its business. Well, I ain't finna review it like that. No, I'm gonna constructively criticize it. And there's no reason we going back to what JR gave us when you have credible writers like Dr. Eve Ewing. I know she's writing the X-Men title right now. Cheryl Eaton, don't know what the plans are for her. You have Brian Hill writing Ultimate Black Panther. He's going to come back and give us Blade Red Band. But you have got to start putting people on these characters, not just T'Challa, Black Panther, but on these comics that care. If all you're going to do is just sign off on it, because this ain't it. This ain't it. This ain't it. It's giving, if we can't get rid of him, let's just be disingenuous, disrespectful. Like I said, I understand why you're saying that because of the MCU, but I disavowed myself for the MCU. They get in where they fit in at over there. So I'm just looking at the comics, and when I look at the comics have gotten him right more often than they've gotten him wrong. It's one of the things where I want to be constructively critical of the comic book, and when it comes to this, you got to start putting people on. And I don't know why we wouldn't put people on the comics that care about the characters. Why that doesn't guarantee success in and of itself. It does increase your chances for it. You put somebody that ain't working with nothing, I don't know what to tell you. White chocolate. Yeah, you know, Daryl Hall, John O. Yeah, we have had white writers in BP Solo, but I'm talking recently. I mean, he the only one. And watch this. They was bound to get it wrong sooner or later. They was due for one. They would, if we had John Ridley, why they couldn't get one? Why they couldn't get one? They get it. Don McGregor, check. Jack Kirby, check. Jonathan Mayberry, check. David List, check. Okay, well, we got 4 white chocolate back to back to back. Okay. It's the first one been given an opportunity since David List. He the first one that's been given an opportunity since David List. He should have called somebody. Tyrone, maybe. I don't know. What's going on? Nico being exactly, they building the BP franchise the opposite of every other franchise crapping on nerd. Well, you know where we ain't doing that at? Right on over here, yonder. That's why I said it with my chest. We asked Jonathan Mayberry when he was on the live with my brother D-Real, is this, are we first? As in the first fan group, fan base for Black Panther. Social media wise, we number one. We number one. Okay, well, the MCU ain't gonna get him right. Okay, well, you want Black Panther contact, but damn it, you know who gonna give it to you, right? Well, just say what you want. Say what you want, say what you need. Now we can go backwards. We might even be able to go forward. God knows, I think we got enough writers, enough actors, and enough action figures around here where we could do some other stuff. Hell, we got Buckmeister doing a digital comic, so we can get you what you need. Now you just gotta say something. But now, if you want to go back, oh Lord, we got all the Black Panther history you want. Right now, we covering the claws of the Panther, and we covering T'Challa in Hell's Kitchen. We give you 2 for 1. So what you do is you take that, because YouTube really prefers me doing this than doing comic book reviews. So we grow the network. Yeah. Tell somebody that knows somebody, him or her that knows somebody. Yeah. You know a Black Panther. Hey man, listen, I know you got that. You cracking, you fiending. You feeling for that Black Panther. You see somebody out on the street and they itching and everything like that. Like, man, I ain't gonna be able to wait till they come out with no Black Panther stuff on Disney Plus, man. I'm feeling okay. Well, man, listen, I got your Black Panther right here. It's free. What? I got your Black Panther right here. It's free. What you want to know? Well, I want to know about the hot tubes that I say. I got you. What about I got daughters. Can you tell me some stuff about the Dora Milaje? Say less. I got you. I got you. What have there ever been any female Black Panthers besides Shorty? Yep, I got what you need. Okay, well send them on over. Send them on over. Send them on over. Heck, Spider-Man fans are hot. They mad about Paul. That's why I said I know how other fan bases feel. That's why I don't want to act like we the only one. No, they mad about Paul. They mad about Paul. Woo, woo. They mad about Paul. That ain't even a laughing matter. Oh, you go over there and say something about Paul, you get hurt. And when I say something positive about Paul, they fighting. They fight. Spider-Man fan, yeah. The Rock With Me Nation know about Paul. So yeah, we know it's other folks going through it too. The difference is the negative impact the current Spider-Man comics is not. Now that's facts. That's facts. That's facts. And that's why I get why Miss Kent is so upset with Ryan Coogler and Marvel Studios in general. And I'll talk about more so when we get on my brother's live tonight. I'm not gonna hold that up, but I get that because you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. What transpired with T'Challa in the MCU, they can say whatever they want to. That's a lie. Stop lying on the actor like that. It pisses me off when you do that. Just stop. The fact that it's dragging over into other forms of media had nothing to do with the actor. Nothing. Jason Aaron did it right. It did. Yeah, we honestly been eating good since that trash run, and honestly, we still eating well because this is an Elseworld story, and we don't. Yeah, hell no, we ain't. And then, like I said, I was talking to Mr. Ray Smith the other day. As a Black Panther fan, yeah, I'm eating good. It's a lot of Black Panther going on around here. I'm just gonna tell you, we didn't have it like this when I was in my 20s. We didn't have it like this when I was in my teens. We didn't. Black Panther fan, oh no, this is a recent phenomenon. This is a recent phenomenon. Well, we ain't going back. So let's just ride the wave. Let's just ride the wave. Let's just ride the wave. That said, we are what? 47 minutes. I said we were in here for a good time, not for a long time. Listen, let me see. Bo Big, what's going on? What's going on, Bo Big? Said something positive about Paul around a group of Spider fans. You better not even mention nothing like that around the Spider-Man. Man, I would not. Listen, thank y'all so much for rocking with me. If I did or said something that make you feel like you should have brought more than one copy of issue 1, please accept my apologies. I'm so sorry. I promise to do better. I will. I promise. I'm gonna do better. Aside from that, like, share, subscribe. Make sure you got your notifications on for my brother D Real. We're gonna be going on over there. These lives are always lit. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Now tell them we're gonna be going on over there. We're gonna talk about some stuff. I got some stuff that I'm interested in, and I think my brother's gonna have fun. I think the Rock With Me Nation, y'all will like it. It's gonna be funny. It is Friday night vibes, right? So bring what you drink, bring what you smoke, let your hair down. We gonna be lit. Aside from that, in the memory of the late, great Don Cornelius, I wish each and every last one of y'all love, peace, and soul. We out. See y'all soon.